Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's
sorting the books, and here are the old toothbrush collection that she has, and all the junk, all the stuff that she doesn't even need. So yeah, I'm planning to get rid of all this, all the Legos, getting there. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about minimalism. I've been attracted to minimalism because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about minimalism, and it kind of attracts me. I find it really satisfying to see people declutter their stuff and how they decorate their home with so little things, but it looks so nice and organized. So I am not a minimalist yet. I hope I will become one day. I find it really hard, really hard to be a minimalist, because I was raised by a hoarder. My mom was not an organized person. Well, it kind of ran in the family. We just, well, my mom just didn't have the time to do a lot of work at home because she had to work outside, and I was mostly the one who looked after the house since I was little. So, and yeah, I had no training whatsoever to be organized, and I just didn't know how to. I washed my own clothes and my family's clothes by hand. We had no washing machine, we had no running water, and I basically cleaned the house. But yeah, I just did what I could. But at our house we had so many junk. Like, my mom used to store all the stuff like junk under our bed. So I remember when I had to mop the floor, I had to reach under the bed, and I hated it. I didn't like it, but I didn't know how to get rid of them, like, yeah. So it was hard for me to be a minimalist, since I didn't know how to. Also now, I find it difficult to be a minimalist, because as I was young, I was so poor that buying things, beautiful things that I liked, was just a dream. I used to imagine having nice clothes, many clothes, and now, as I grow up and as I getting older, I finally get to buy things that I want. So it's just difficult to resist buying things, especially when they're so easy to get and cheap here. I like to go to thrift shops or flea markets to find a bargain for stuff, you know. So it was my fantasy, my dream to be able to buy stuff because I wasn't able to when I was young. But now, enough is enough. I realized that we have enough stuff already. And this, what do you call it? This unminimalism. Can you say that? Has a lot of disadvantages. So I decided to change. I hope that my children will also follow my steps and not become a hoarder, but at least they can be more organized. So I have to set examples for them. And also we plan to move maybe in the next few years. So yeah, having a lot of stuff doesn't help. And even now I find it difficult to clean the house if you have so many stuff laying around. And it also triggers my anxiety when I see so many stuff, so much clutter. I tend to snap. I tend to freak out, and yeah. So it's gotta stop. Also, one of the main reasons I have to start to be a minimalist is because it has been the source of conflict for me and my husband, since he is a minimalist and I'm a hoarder. So every time I come home from flea markets, he would be angry because I brought a lot of stuff. And during my depression period, I snapped at him because he was making comments about the stuff that I have. So Marie Kondo wants us to ask the question, does it spark joy? Well, for me, the stuff that I bought, they do spark joy, otherwise I wouldn't buy them. So I was questioning my husband's love for me because I thought, well, if these things make me happy, why wouldn't he let me have it? Like, why would he make such a big deal? But he thinks differently, and I would interpret his dislike for a lot of stuff, for clutter, for lack of love and understanding, because since I struggle with depression, I have to find things that would lift up my spirit, that would make me happy, whatever it is. So if I find it what do you call it, if it makes me happy to buy these things, this cheap stuff, then I think my sanity is more precious than, you know, than all of this. Like, why would he make such a big deal? So yeah, we've had a lot of conflicts in the past, and I even decided that if we move to a new house, we would have a um, separate rooms or division of the house, because I would decorate my own style and he can decorate his style. And yeah, so that was my idea. But I think now, since it makes me also anxious when I have to deal with all the clutter, we can find a middle way. Sorry for the interruption. So yeah, I think we can make a compromise. I can bring stuff into the house if I bring stuff out. So like today, I brought some jeans, trousers, sweaters from my sons, and then I can buy new stuff for them. I only buy clothes for my children from second-hand shops, because it's just more economical and also help reduce the waste. Yeah, so I think that's the compromise we've made, and so far it's working and everybody's happy now, and I find it freeing to be able to let go. I heard someone said that when somebody miss the things, certain things in their life, they try to fill up the void with stuff. So I think that's right. That's what I've been doing. Since I moved to Germany, I didn't realize that I missed a lot of stuff. I miss my friends. I miss my homeland. I miss a lot of things that I can't get here. So I try to fill the void with anything that makes me happy. I find it I found joy in buying things. I found happiness in being able to get the nice stuff for a cheap price, because here we have a lot of second-hand shops, thrift shops, and flea markets. So yeah, it's just psychological. But I realize I have to find another fulfillment, not only with piling up stuff in my life, but also, yeah, with other things. I don't know, maybe I'll find a way to fill the void. But I am really inspired inspired by people who live as minimalists. So it's very, very inspiring and satisfying to see how they live with so little. Yeah, hopefully this journey will soon begin, and I'll keep you updated. And if you have any suggestions or yeah, you can comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and thank you for watching. Bye.